Hey page turners, welcome back to Longbox, weekly comic book review, where I talk about the books I love, hate, buy, and leave on the shelf. Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode number 9 of Longbox Weekly Comic Book Review, and if you're watching this episode, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting the show. Here we are with the most important part of the show, and that's supporting independent artists. In past videos, I've asked you guys to submit the books you're working on, and it's not really panning out. A lot of these books are still in production, and it's hard to review a book that's half finished. I can't send my viewers to buy something that's not done. So, I'm flipping the script and changing things up. I got a challenge for all you artists. I want you to draw me in this shop. As an example, draw me as the Hulk busting through the side of the comic shop, tearing up the wall. That's just a simple example. Use your imagination. Either have me as a superhero, a supervillain from any of the universes, Marvel, DC, Independent, any of them. Just be creative. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these images and I'm going to use those as the intros. Maybe letter it and say, welcome page turners to Longbox Comic Book Review. I'll do something creative. What I'm really trying to do is just support you independent artists. I want you guys to get some exposure. I want people to know that you guys are out there working your ass off, trying to make something in this industry. So if you do have a book, then keep working on it. But just toss me some sort of artwork so I can say, hey guys, check this guy's artwork out. Deadpool number 7. This week's issue emulates the Silver Age style almost to a T. This issue really breaks away from what happened in issues 1 through 6, and we kind of get a self-contained storyline before it breaks into the next storyline. This issue, Tony Stark is dealing with his alcoholism. You got Deadpool, trying to be the comedic, savior in the situation, coming in and trying to help things, and he really just makes things even worse. So, if you're reading Deadpool, this is definitely a comical issue. This isn't, something that you're going to have to figure out the continuity of the last issue, so you could jump on this, get a good laugh, and then jump on board for the next story arc. Lock and Key Omega number 4. There's only 3 issues left before this whole book's over. And if you haven't been checking out Lock and Key, you're definitely missing out on something. This issue was very suspenseful. I felt it almost read too quickly. I don't know if that's because I know that there's only 3 issues left and I know the story's going to end and I want there to be more. But this issue definitely, it seemed to progress really fast. I don't know if it was lack of dialogue, and it was just, there was so much events that were happening to where your eye was just rapidly moving across the page, but I almost felt like these last few issues should have been double-sized, just to keep me in the story a little bit more. But however, it's a great book. Again, if you guys aren't picking up Lock and Key, go out and get the first trade. You guys won't be disappointed. Age of Ultron, book number 4. In my past reviews on Age of Ultron, I really just dogged on this book. I didn't have anything to say but negative shit. I just really didn't think that this story was worth a damn. I thought they were just wasting the characters and the storyline. However, this last issue really made me eat my words. I'm really digging the storyline now. The action, the mentality of the characters, the fact that they're more knock down, drag out, get shit done, do what you gotta do, survive mode. It's pulling me back into this book. So I gotta say, if you weren't digging the first 3 issues, go out and check out issue number 4. You're probably gonna enjoy it. This week we got Spawn 230, and it's a parody cover of Batman 423. And I just got to say that it's nice to have Todd McFarlane doing some artwork again. Even if it's a parody cover, it's just nice to see the guy doing some work. In this issue, Jim's contacted by the Vatican to try and connect with them, kind of use him as this newfound messiah to try and unite the world under one religion. Clown's in the background trying to manipulate things, as he always does, being shady as fuck. We see a little bit of a highlight to the old Hellspawn comic book. If you're familiar with those, you're really going to enjoy the storyline right now. If you're not reading Spawn, this is definitely a time to pick up. They're really starting to flesh out why there's a new Spawn, why Jim Downing is the new Spawn. They're starting to kind of detail where Al is, why Al was there. I mean, everything is really starting to flesh out, and it's definitely not a kid's book anymore. The first few issues of Spawn really started to seem like this comical, cartoony book, and now it's way different. If you've been reading any of the Green Lantern stuff, you've seen Simon Kardunski's artwork on there. He's the main artist on Spawn. So if you're liking that stuff, come and check out Spawn. Spawn is definitely a book that you should have in your pull. Superior Spider-Man number 7. In this week's episode, we got Doc Spidey going after Cardiac. Cardiac's out there trying to find some sort of technology that he can use to help cure the sick. All the while, you got the Avengers looking at Spider-Man like something's off. Something's not right with this dude. we need to call them in. They call them in, and pretty much shit goes down. It foreshadows for a really great issue. So if you're not picking up Superior Spider-Man, this is definitely a book that you're going to want to pick up. Thanos Rising #1. This is a buy. Don't ask no questions, just buy this book. The artwork is beautiful, the storyline is very progressing. We start to see a side of a villain that we've known for so many years that we almost grew up hating. This book makes you really kind of feel for the guy. You start to see where the evil was birthed. You start to see where just all this chaos and this anger and madness just originated from. With the Guardians of the Galaxy movie coming out, we got the Avengers movie that had the cameo of him at the end, which the Avengers movie 2 obviously is going to have him in it. There's a lot of Thanos. There's a lot of Thanos in the media right now. This book does all of that justice. This makes you want to know who Thanos is. This almost makes you feel for the guy as a person, other than just seeing him as this negative villain. So if you're looking for a good book to read, something that you're just not used to, something that you're not current with, that's not already in your poll, go pick out Thanos Rising #1, because you're not going to be disappointed. Bedlam #6. All I can say about this book is just it's a total mindfuck. It's one of those books that if you haven't been following from the beginning, you're going to be completely lost. 68 Jungle Gym #1. This book combines zombies and Nam, and what makes for a more hellish environment than Nam and zombies? All you're going to find in this book from cover to cover is blood, bullets, gore, jungle, Nam, zombies. It's horror. That's all you're going to find in this book. So if this sounds appealing to you, now you got a new book to go out and pick up. Green Lantern #19. Last issue we seen Sinestro escape the Dead Zone, only in this issue to come face to face with the First Lantern. While all this has taken place, Hal Jordan has acquired a Black Lantern ring and is trying himself to escape the Dead Zone. Does this mean Hal Jordan's going to be the next Black Lantern? We're just going to have to wait till next issue to find out. You know what time it is, guys. Garbage Pail Kid time. I got 2 packs this week, so I'm going to just jump right into it, get some raw footage here. So people walk into the store, I drop something, something explodes, meteors fall out of the sky. It's all going to be on footage. And I, for some reason, can't open up this first pack. There we go. First slab. Got Hidden Herman, Tide Dinah, Insomniac Zach, Leading Brendan, Blending Brendan, there you go, Troy Scout, got me a Foldy, the Gender Bender, Tay Ken, Grim Jim, Duster Dorothy, Hector Collector. Second pack. 2 slabs down. Got Peanut Paul, Regurgitate, Esther Bunny, Marshmallow, Roll Up Ralph, got another Foley, Leprechaun, Water and Walter, Last Leg Lenny, and Drippin' Dan. That's it, guys, but I gotta show you something. Just because both packs have been open doesn't mean that all the Garbage Pail Kids are gone, because next episode I got a full box to open. So hopefully inside here I get a sketch or a printing plate or something really cool to show you guys. So with that being said, if there's any books this week that I didn't give any attention to, there was something you guys think I missed out on, let me know, suggest a book that I can go out there and try and find, get a copy, and give you guys an honest review. So thank you guys so much for checking out the reviews. I'll see you guys next week. Hey guys, as always, I shoot the show here at Comic Explosion in Lapeer, Michigan. So if you're in the area, feel free to stop in. We're at 214 East Nipissing Street. Right now, we have select variant covers for $5 a piece, or 3 for $10. We have 50% off back issues and 25% off hardcovers and trades. So stop in, because I'd love to see you.